Hey, peace, fam. It's Dr. She in the house. Whew. Boy, I hated to do it. I didn't want to do it. I really didn't. But it's all in the news. It's all everywhere. And it's hard to do movie reviews of remakes. All right? Because they are not usually that good. Usually they're not that good. Real talk. But we're going to do The Color Purple. Because they talked about it. You asked about it. And so I'm going to cover it. Now, if you haven't seen the original, I recommend you go watch that. Because that'll give you a better understanding of the impact of The Color Purple. All right? What we're talking about today is the newest version, 2023, came out Christmas 2023. The Color Purple. The remake. Everybody's making all this noise about, all this conflict came out about. All right. Now, for me, it wasn't. It's hard. It's hard to review because it wasn't that freaking fun. It wasn't fun to watch, man. Like really, like, oh my God, it's like doing, it's like been there, done this. Literally, when you do that, it's been there, done that. That's what watching The Color Purple, this remix is like. All right. And the only good thing about it, the only interesting thing about it is actually what's surrounding it, the conflict surrounding it is the only thing that's actually vaguely interesting about it. It's almost the same movie, line for line, scene for scene. But they throw in the extra singing, the extra dancing, all right? And for good measure, they throw in a little bit of this for your modern folk. All right? We throw a little bit of lesbianism for your modern folk. They kind of edged it up, amped up the lesbianism. You know what I'm saying? To make it more interesting for y'all that's interested in that, I guess. All right? So, as a movie, since most of us have seen The Color Purple, I'm gonna tell you, scene for scene, line for line, it's basically the same movie. And the problems that the actors have is very simple. They are trying to act like the actors who did the original, so it's gonna suck. See? That's why it sucks, because it's the actors acting like the original. For example, let's look at a movie like Scarface. The original was done in 1930s, Scarface. So when Hollywood decided to remake Scarface in the 80s with Al Pacino, Brian De Palma, I believe, directed it. They revamped everything. They had the same storyline for the most part, but they changed the actors. They changed the space it was in. They changed the tension. They changed energy. They updated it for the time that it was in. So it's actually worth looking at. It was actually interesting. All right, and even to this day, it's a cult classic, Scarface. Nobody really understands this is a remake. All right, so this is something that stands on its own, regardless of what Paul Mooney did in the 1930s with the original Scarface. All right, so what we have here though is a shot-for-shot remake with some singing, dancing, and more lesbianism. Like, what the fuck, really? So that's all we got here, and unfortunately, it falls flat, fam. It falls flat. It falls flat. It really falls flat. Look at this, man. Come on, bro. They're not even being subtle about it. Like, come on. Oh, man. Everything they thrown in extra was dumb. Look at this. Look at this. Come on, man. Come on. What the hell is going on here? What are you doing to the movie? So, that's what I would say to this. Yeah, cinematography, okay. Directing, okay. Scenes, okay. Acting, okay. Nothing to separate it from the original. Nothing to make you want to watch this over. Nothing, zilch, nada to make you want to watch this over the original. All right? So if you haven't watched it, just watch the original. You'll enjoy it more. All right? The way they did this is show tunes and dancing. This is for women. this is for homosexuals. You know, a lot of homosexuals men, they love show tunes and dancing and shit. So yeah, they'll like that. But that is not the market that you're advertising this to. All right, you advertise this as a black family movie for Halloween, Christmas, and people stopped going once they started seeing like, this shit is a musical. That's what happened. They left that part out. They stopped going. All right. So hey, man, look. Where's this thing at? Let me show you something here. The whole concept of purple is something I want to look at. I might not even deal with that. But let me show you this. The Pearl of Purple's sales plummet after record breaking the color. The Color Purple sales plummet after record breaking premiere. Just like these other drop-off films. All right. So here's the secret. It costs $90 million to make, $40 million to promote, made $5 million as of this date here on Forbes list. This is January 1st. So it's probably made more money since then, but not much more. Of course, they found the people that win it. They found out what I found out. Like, oh damn, it's a musical. It's the same movie with worse acting, worse direction, worse cinematography. No. So it fell right off. All right. And so you got people like this complaining about the mistreatment Oprah gave them. Monique complaining, Taraji P. Henson complaining, Fantasia complaining. We didn't make enough money. We didn't. Nigga, the movie ain't even making any money. So how you like that? All right. And don't be complaining about the deal you negotiated. So, as you can see, Monique complaining, Taraji P. Henson complaining, Fantasia was complaining about the money, right? But here's the secret: they negotiate their money before they start filming. So I don't even want to hear that shit about you ain't getting paid enough, really. All right? Don't know, but they tell you how much you getting before you start. They ain't no you ain't filming the whole movie. Oh, I'm only getting $5 for all this work. No. All right. So don't forget these crocodile tears these niggas be crying all the time. Oh, I ain't making no money. Oprah, you got exactly what you said you was going to take. All right. That's what Oprah gave you. What you said you was going to take. And now don't become crying to the public, the black public, to try to pressure Oprah to get something done and to raise rate. They're trying to pressure the black public, quote unquote, black public, to pressure Hollywood to get these women more money. That's what's going on. All right. That's what's going on. So that's not my fight. That's your fight. Y'all don't do nothing for us besides take our movie ticket money. What they doing for us? Any of them, Oprah, Ty Faraja, they ain't talking about independence, self-rule, all right? Building your own network of hospitals, of school. They ain't talking about none of that. So all that shit they talking about is just social, have a little, want some more Negro bullshit. All right? And they inundate you with this stuff and they expect you to empathize with them. I ain't got no empathy for that. All right? You got paid the money that you agreed to. Don't come to me crying now. Just like when we go to work, we get the money that we agreed to take, and we do our jobs till we decide that we need more money. If they can't pay us, we find alternative means. Yeah, you're on a job. You on a job. You make that work for yourself. But don't complain to me about how much money you got when you sign a damn contract. You don't like the money, don't take it. All right? That's what we have to do. You got to do the same thing. All right? So the crocodile tears from these actresses talking about we ain't getting paid enough. Save that shit. Tell that shit to the Marines, like they used to say back in that commercial. All right? Tell it to the Marine. We don't want to hear it. All right? So I'm going to do a whole lot to tell you this movie sucked, really, man. I'm going to tell you. I don't even know if it's worth all of that. All right? I just thought the concept of the purple, when you're talking about purple, it's a royal color. All right? Purple denotes royal birth. It was only used by certain people. That's why the Masons love purple, and that's why the little junior Masons you call fraternities love purple. They just junior Masons, all right? They love purple too, all right? Of course, it's a Prince. Why you think Prince was the Prince represents purple represents royalty. That's what it represents in European history. All right. So and remember, blue and purple were very hard to reproduce. That's another reason why only rich people wore blue and purple. Especially purple was very expensive to reproduce, and blue also. There was nothing really. Very few people use these colors. All right. If we can go back and look at the clothing of the people in Rome and in medieval times, in Europe, from Rome all the way up to the north, you would not see a whole lot of colors. All right, because colors were expensive, and let alone blues and purples. All right? But if you want to talk about purple, there's also another connection to purple. There's going to be your Masonic significance of purple. The Masons have colors that they find significant also. So in the craft of Masonry, purple is significant. You can look this up for yourself. I'm sorry, hold on. But no, don't make me have to go look through all this stuff, man. I don't want to have to read all this stuff to you. But it may be, but anyway, when you join the fraternal order, which is Masonry, part of your colors that you are what are your divine colors, one of them is purple. And in the initiation they say, I'll just read this part. It may be in the years to come, on your head may rest the laurel leaves of victory, and on your breast may hang jewels fit to grace the diadem of an eastern potentate. See, roughly. Nay, more than these, with light added to the coming light. Light added to the coming light. Look at the wording. Your ambitious feet may tread round after round of the ladder that leads to fame in our mystic circle, Masonry. And even the purple of our fraternity may rest upon your honored You will earn the purple in time. But never again from mortal hands, never again your enfranchised soul shall never again until your enfranchised soul has passed upwards and inwards through the pearly gates shall an honor be so distinguished, so emblematic of all purity and innocence be conferred upon you, as to which we now bestow. Yeah, so as you can see here, purple has a significance in Masonry. You have to understand that a lot of the people in your quote unquote elite intelligentsia, your upper class black folk, they are in these fraternal orders, of which the sororities are just junior fraternal orders. Right, the bigger fraternal orders are going to be like York Rite, Scottish Rite, Prince Hall Masons. It's all Masonry. All right, it's all circles within circles, secrets within circles. Colors mean something. They love purple. All right, as you can see here, Mysticos baptizes Constantine Pythagoras in 1906. It shows you how important purple was in these ceremonies. Okay, now let me show you something else. They even talk about the born in purple here. See, you see the born in purple, just so we were talking about in the what was that? Born in purple. See, they mentioned that too. Just like I was talking about. But if you look here, this is a cross that they use. Let's make it bigger. The York Rite. The Order of the Purple Cross is considered to be the highest honor one can have bestowed upon it within the York Rite in the United States of America. All right, so purple is a significant color. There's a whole lot to get into with this hard. You see, they even talking about Hiram Abiff. They got the whole shit in here, bro. And we know Alice Walker was fraternal girl, and who knows what this shit she's into. All right, we know she went. I think she went to Spelman, didn't she? Yeah. So, man, you don't know what you're dealing with when you deal with these narratives that they're putting out in these movies. All right, The shit behind the scenes is more important than the stuff they put on the screen. But suffice to say, if I may, the movie sucked. Alright? That movie sucked. There's other things. See, purple? They have all ways they use purple here. Let me show you the Masonic colors. Yeah, so like I said, they have all types of different things they do in the Masonic rites, and each color has a meaning. Masonic colors refer to the colors commonly used by Freemasons. Britannica describes Freemasons as the largest worldwide secret society. It's most common in countries that were part of the British Empire, such as the British Isles, the United States of America. All right. It's unclear when Masonry originated, but it is suspected that the national organization began around 1717 in England. It is likely that smaller Freemason society existed much longer. To be Freemason members, you must be adult males who believe in a supreme being. So color symbolism in Freemasonry is often related to religion. All right. So all their colors have meaning. White has a meaning. Black has a meaning. Blue has a meaning. Purple has a meaning. Yellow has. They all have different meanings. All right. And black and white, they definitely got a meaning. That's why the floors are black and white. All right. You want to get into Masonry. And matter of fact, look at some basketball teams that have these colors, blue and gold. Look at the basketball teams, see what colors they're using. Or the sports teams. All right. A lot of their owners are Masons. And the ones who started these organizations are Masons. So that's why these uniforms have certain colors too. But that's neither here nor there. I would just tell you, if you want to watch The Color Purple, watch the original. All right. If you want to watch a good movie with Oprah Winfrey and Danny Glover in it, I would watch Beloved, which is head and shoulders above both these movies. All right. So I would watch Beloved if I wanted a good movie. But if I don't want to watch The Color Purple, I would watch the original. Just watch the original again. It's a better version, better cinematography, better soundtrack. Everything was better. We can deal with the social aspects of The Color Purple another time. But I'm pissed off because I did a whole recording of this, fam, and the mic was off. I'm really pissed off that I met all that data just gone into the ether. Because I don't use notes per se when I write something. I might have a certain outline. But I'm kind of going through this with you. So I'm seeing as I go along with you. All right? I don't have a teleprompter here telling me what to say. So I'm going to, and it's okay. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? We're just having a conversation. And this is a conversational type channel. All right, we can plumb things out at another time, or maybe in the chat we can plumb things out, whatever like that. I'm just getting the conversation started with a presentation like this. You have to come on and communicate and let me know what you saw, what you want to see, what you thought about it, because then we can go further. All right, so I just want to drop this right quick. I wouldn't waste my money going to see it. Wait till it hit Netflix or some streaming service where you can watch it for free. But I guess y'all already figured that out because the sales plummeted. So The Color Purple 2023 version is DOA, Dead on Arrival. All right. I'll holler at you later. This is Dr. She. Peace.